Hello Flosstube, this is Crystal with Stitching in the Green Mountains. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy you're joining me today. This is my channel where I talk about cross stitch primarily, and then to show what I'm working on, keep a record. I also will share a little bit of other projects that I'm working on. Today I have some sewing and some knitting projects that I have been busy doing the last couple of weeks. I think it's been about maybe 4 weeks since I last did a video. It could be 4 weeks. I know I've had busy schedule on Fridays, which is normally when I film. And if you're returning, you'll notice that this is a different background than I normally have. I kind of sat on the other side of the room in front of the fireplace. I was thinking I would do a fireside chat, except I couldn't get the fire going very well this morning, so we're just by the fireplace. So welcome. I hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, so I'll just jump in today. I'll share my cross stitch here first, and then I will share the sewing and knitting projects that I've been busy with afterwards at the end. So if you don't care to see those, then you can leave. But I hope you stay. So thanks. First up is an autumn piece that I've been stitching. It is Beggar's Night by Threadwork Primitives, and this is the picture of the design. And I like this because it says October 31st, and it has a white pumpkin and the raven, but it's not spooky. It's just kind of Halloweenish. I mean, it says October 31st. October 31st, which is this coming Sunday, so 2 more days. Today's October 29th. October 31st is my husband's birthday. So I thought I might have this done. I wasn't holding my breath, but apparently he watched my video and he asked me how I was doing, if I would have it done by his birthday. Sorry, dear, I will not. But here's where I am. So I've got the raven and the pumpkin. I think I have a couple more leaves in here. Yeah, on this little stem, I have to put another leaf on. I had miscounted and put it in the wrong place, so I need to correct that, but I did frog it, so it's ready to be stitched. And then after that, it should just be this orange. Well, actually the 31, it goes up here. So yeah, there's quite a bit of work left on it, but that's where it is. That has been a really fun stitch. This fabric, what is this fabric? I don't recall what this fabric is. I don't recall, but I really like it. It's nice and soft. So I'll have to look it up. I know I have said it in previous videos, but off the top of my head, I don't recall right now. And I'm keeping this project in my autumn bag. I did this pattern, or I followed the Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch tutorial when I made this. So I like it. It's the same on the back. It's autumn leaves. So I thought that was perfect for my autumn piece. I'm gonna just set these on the floor over here. There we go. Sorry for the noise. I did try to take everything out of its bag so I wouldn't have too many zippers, but I did not iron today, so please forgive me. I just was a little bit rushed for time this morning, and I chose to skip the ironing. So I have been stitching more on my Teresa Kogut Newcastle Bouquet. I always forget the name of this design, but this is what it is here. I think that is just Gorgeous. This is a lot of stitching in this border. It's a lot. So I have made some progress. I have, let's see if I can share this. Well, might struggle today with this. Here we go. I'll just hold it up here. So I have extended this outline of the border here. I have also added more, finishing the top of the wing, and I've brought the breast of the bird down further. I think I've added a little bit more on the flowers in the border as well. You can see here as I was stitching across, it's so much counting. Where these center stems come up, I did a little half stitch just to mark them so that I can come back and put them in without having to count all over again. So that was handy because I didn't do that the first couple of times. So I think this is just beautiful. So I'm excited about that piece. And that was my birthday start this year. So I started back in May, the middle of May, and I am stitching this on the called for linen. It's 40 count Newcastle. 40 count is Weeks Dye Works 40 count straw. There we go. Read the correct line, Crystal. So 40 count straw. I struggled with it at first, but I'm getting used to it. So I am enjoying it now more than I was at first. I was like, oh dear, 40 count is so tiny, but I'm getting the hang of it. I'm keeping that one in my project bag. I made this one again, same tutorial. Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. I did this one earlier this year, and I loved it. I love this fabric. My mother made pillowcases out of this, which I thought they were just gorgeous. So that's where this project lives. And I think I have one more that I have, oh, two more. I have done work on two more projects since I last chatted with everyone. So I pulled out my holiday piece, which is also by Teresa Kogut. It is called Struttin. I think it's just adorable. Yeah, so this is on 35 count, 35 count tin roof by Weeks Dye Works. Let's see which direction am I? Here we go. My needle is still in this one. Here's where I'm at. So I think I had the border done. I think I have shown this before. I had the border done. I finished out this star. I did the center of these other stars, and I added one of the little trees that are down the sides. So a little more progress. Been working on that in the morning while I have my coffee, and I'm waiting for my son to get ready for school, and then we head out the door. So I get, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes in the morning this week or two, I guess. So I got a little bit more on that. And put that in the bag. And this one, of course, lives in a festive holiday bag with little Christmas bells and holly. So I love this red accent on here. It's just so pretty, whimsical. It looks a little bit old-fashioned with this kind of blue color in it. Yeah, my bags are all lined. Most of them are lined with white. This one is. there's that. And the last piece that I have been working on, oh, you probably heard my dog Gus. He's wandering around here. He usually just lays and watches me do my videos, but today he's decided to wander around. He's going upstairs to the kids' room to lay on the bed in the sunshine. He's not allowed on our bed, but he does get on the boys' beds upstairs. So a couple of videos ago, I had asked folks, I went through some of the charts that I had kitted, and I asked folks what one they thought I should start. And so I had some votes for, most votes for this one. This Lizzie Kate says, forgive quickly, kiss slowly. So it's a cute piece. It's only 7.5 inches, or 7.5 inches in width, and then 2.5 inches in height. So I did start this, and this has been really enjoyable. Take the needle out of there. So this is on a mystery piece of linen that I've had for quite a few years. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but so I'm doing 2 strands of floss over 2 threads in this linen. I was able to finish the height of this side of the border, and I have started the words kiss. So I'm using a DMC floss. It is, do I have the, and it calls for a specialty overdyed floss, but I just chose a DMC 498 red. So yeah, I thought that was just beautiful, and it's been really fun to work on. You know, the days have been really short and it's been really dark lately, so this has been a great piece to work on in the evening time when there's not so much light. It's just easier to see on this count fabric. And I chose to put this in a project bag that I has recently emptied with the wedding piece that I had stitched for my cousin. So that was completed and moved out. It's still at the framers. So hopefully that comes back in the next couple weeks and I can share that. We'll see. I'm not sure if they're busy with this time of year or the holidays. So I use this fabric. I just think it's very light, this light floral, kind of is romantic. So I thought that one was nice with the Kiss Slowly chart. So that's where that project is living. So it's 4 different pieces that I've been working on, and they've been great. I have been doing more sewing. I've been doing more sewing lately. Preparation for holidays and some for myself. I made myself a new project bag. So here, I purchased this fabric, and then this one my mother had in her stash she had used for something, so she let me take her remnants of that and I put it to good use on this piece. I just thought I liked it. I think I switched, yeah, this one I lined with the blue snowflake pattern too. That fabric on the inside. This side I just did the white because you don't really see this side. So that was fun. That's a new project bag, and I believe I will put this one to use here in the next couple of weeks. I was talking with my sister earlier today. We had picked out some charts on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. We thought we'd do a stitch along together. I will show you what we picked out. Sorry for the rustling here. So this is what we picked out to stitch together. It is a Prairie Schooler, Santa's Home. So that is just a cute chart. The size, it's not too large. Let me see this. I know I just talked to her this morning about the size. Yeah, it's 7 7/8 inches by 5 inches. So, you know, it's 8 by 5 roughly. So we're going to stitch that one together. So that is a new acquisition, and I will most likely put that like winter holiday piece in this fabric, in this project bag. Probably should make her one too, but we'll see. I had given her a couple for her birthday in October earlier this month, so I think she's okay right now. So yeah, so Prairie Schooler Santa. And I just dropped some things. So the fabric I got for that one is, I've got several pieces of fabric here. This is Zweigart 36 count Winter's Moon Edinburgh linen. I really liked that, but it's really, it's pretty fine for a 36 count. And I'm a little bit curious, the floss that we'll use the DMC floss. I'll look through my stash and see if I have the exact colors. If not, I may substitute, but I haven't done that yet to kit it up. So the floss is quite dark. So I'm a little bit nervous on what, I guess my back is going to have to be very neat so it doesn't show through on this fabric. So I had that one. And I also got a piece of 32 count lamb's wool Jobelin even weave. It's 13 by 18. And this is the color on that. I really liked it. I think I was trying to decide which, I don't know, I think I just wanted to try this 32 count even weave. So I like that one, so I put that away in my stash. And I know I have so many charts that I will find something to stitch on it. And my sister and I also selected 2 Jeanette Douglas Home is the Best, or what is it? Home Together is the series. So we picked out 2 of those charts, and we will stitch those together. Probably not until after the new year, so maybe closer to springtime. And so these are the 2. I didn't take these out of the packaging, so there might be a little bit of glare because it is bright out here this morning. East to West, Home is Best is that one. So cute. And then the second one we picked was number 6, and that says, There's No Place Like Home. I love that one with the birds and the birdhouse and the blossoms. So I guess that's maybe why it seems more spring-like. So yes, we have those. We will stitch together. And then I selected a 46 count antique white Bristol linen fabric for those 2 pieces to go on. I have never stitched on 46 count. You know, 40 is the highest count I have used. So this one will be interesting. So I think the springtime, when we have a lot more light, a lot more daylight, will be better to work on this 46 count. But I'm sure, just like the 40 count, I will get used to it, and then it will be fine. But in the meantime, I'm a little bit nervous. And of course, since I was purchasing those, I thought, let me just pick out one more chart. And this is one I've been looking at for a little while. It's a Prairie Schooler. It's Fall Fields. Yeah, it's just got all these cute little tiny ornament size charts. And having 3 boys, you know, and my husband, they're all very outdoorsy. I thought that they might enjoy these. So I'm not quite sure how I would finish them, if I would do something like magnets for the refrigerator, or if I would do them as little ornaments to put on their Christmas trees. Not quite sure. So I have plenty of time to think about that. That's not for this year, but just to tuck away and have in my stash. So cute. What else did oh, I dropped one on the floor here, so I'm gonna reach forward and try to grab that. So sorry. There we go, I'm back. This was the other chart I purchased to add to my collection of Prairie Schooler Santas. So as you can see, there was a lot of Prairie Schoolers this time. This is, 2010 Santa. I liked that one. So I'll add him to my collection. And my other piece that I purchased, I guess I did purchase quite a bit. I'm not going to take this one out of the package, but I'll show you. It's Primrose Needleworks. It's 272 words is the name of the pattern. 272 words. It is the Bicentennial Sampler featuring the full text of Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. So this is a lot of words, 272 to be exact, framed with little stars and stripes. And so if you've watched any of my earlier videos, you know that I have planned on November 11th to begin stitching a chart, and I'm drawing a blank on the name of it, but it's the American flag, but it has in the colors, the red and the white, it has the state's name in order that they joined the Union, which I thought was so interesting. So November 11th on Veterans Day, which is also my father's birthday and my middle son's birthday. They share a birthday on Veterans Day. And my father-in-law is a veteran. My brother-in-law, his wife, both have served in the military. My oldest son is in the Vermont National Guards, so he is he's full-time guards. So I liked that patriotic piece, and I thought that the date was appropriate to begin that. I have no idea when I might stitch this, but I just thought it was really interesting, and I would love to have the Gettysburg Address in the home. So, that's quite a ways away. That may be years before I get to that one. So that's what I've done there. Into the other sewing, besides my project bag, I have been working on holiday gifts. And I know my mother watches this, but she's already seen these. A lot of the fabric is from her remnants. I've combined it with some that I had. And I have put together, oh gosh, I don't even know how many there are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 completed. These are little zippered pouches. I know I showed a couple weeks ago some that I had been working on, and I hadn't been happy with the top, with the way the little tabs were at the top of those bags. I think I had one that came out the best, and I actually gave that one to my sister. She loves it, and her daughter saw it and wants one. So her birthday is right before Christmas, so it's late December, so I will have one for her birthday. But this one, I liked the lavender. I think I lined it, what did I line it with? Purple. Yeah, so it's got a purple inside. So I like that one. And let's see what else. Got this beautiful autumn foliage. This one has, this orange fabric on the inside. This is from my mother. So I love that one. But I'll just real quick here, I'll just show them really fast. This one's got a green lining. Again, both of these fabrics are from my mom. And these have a batting fleece interfacing, the iron stabilizer. I guess you'd call it, because it adheres to the fabric. This one is just, yeah, this one, yeah. So this is awesome squirrel fabric, which I have shared in the past when I purchased that. And then I lined this one with this leaf fabric. I'm gonna have a project bag out of this fabric. So I've got to finish this project with all these bags for the holidays. I've got my daughter-in-law, my other two boys' girlfriends, and then various other people. So obviously the birthday gift for my niece, and a few others. So we'll have them on hand. This one is really cute. The raccoon and the bear, the rabbit, and it's the same on the other side. I lined the fabrics up pretty well. The ears are a little bit different, but that's the better side. This one's just white on the inside. My sister-in-law saw these the other day, and she's like, oh, I want to know how to make those. So this one is gorgeous, this beautiful red. It has a white inside. This one I did with the same fabric on the zipper tabs. And this one's fun. Those blue jays. I think I need to make a project bag out of this fabric as well. This is from my mother, and this is blue lining. My mother made pillowcases for her room out of this fabric, which is beautiful. So these tabs match the lining on the inside. So I did that one. And then the last couple, trying to be quick, but let's see. Oh, is this green, which looks familiar. See, my project bag that I already have. So I used a remnant piece, and then I lined it with the green. So that was a great use of the fabric. And then, oh, this is, I think, one of my favorites. It's this thistle and bee fabric. And then inside is that yellow kind of gold color that I used on my project bag. So that one. This is from my mom. Both of these fabrics are from her remnants. She made an apron for my middle son a couple years ago, I think. I can't remember if it was Christmas or his birthday, but this is the back fabric of the apron. Because all of my boys cook. My youngest is actually in the vocational program at the high school for culinary arts and loves it. So yeah. So those were the project, I call them project bags, but they're not project bags. They're just zippered pouches. They are about 10.5 inches in width, I think, and maybe 5 inches in depth finished. Yeah, if anybody wants more information about how I made these, then just let me know. I would be happy to share that information. It took me maybe an hour total per bag to sew them up. I mean, cutting the fabric and adding the zippers and doing the seams and turning it, just, you know, from start to finish, maybe an hour. I think I should time myself. I know my sister-in-law asked me. I'm guessing about an hour, maybe a little less. But that's what's been keeping me busy. And then the other thing I've been doing in preparation for the holidays is knitting. And I have, oops, there goes a needle. I have shown this in the past when I was working on it. I think how far along was I? So these are socks. I'm making these socks for one of my boys. I think that for my oldest son, I think, is who will receive them. So it's just a 1x1 rib at the top, 3x1 rib down the leg, nice and easy. I did, what is it's not the slip stitch, but it is, I've lost the name of the heel pattern. It doesn't show up very well. It just doesn't show up very well in this yarn, but it's nice and squishy, so it should last. And then I have the 3 garter stitches at the edge where I picked up for the heel gusset here, and then I brought down the foot. I think I was at the foot last time I shared because I was trying to decide on what kind of toe, if I wanted to do a round toe or if I wanted to do the Kitchener stitch. And I ended up doing the Kitchener stitch. So I have, yeah, right there. So those are his, and then I finished the first sock and I started the second sock. So I am down almost to the heel flap. This long tail. But yeah, this is just an amazing yarn. I love this yarn that I've been working with. I purchased it from Mad River Valley Fiber Arts and Mill. Mad River Valley Fiber Arts and Mill. So it's not too far away from where I live, and it was spun there. It's mixed with mohair. Do I have the tag? No, I don't have the ball band with me today to recall what it was, but I know it's got mohair and then the wool. I just can't remember the breed. I think I shared it in one of my earlier videos, possibly my first video. So yeah, it's just this beautiful gray. So these should be so warm. So these are a Christmas gift for my son. So I need to, I'm guessing maybe 4 to 6 hours. I do the heel flap, the turn, the gusset, the turn, and finish out the toe. So I need to schedule that into my day or my evening and get these done so that they will not be on my mind for Christmas. I just have them ready. Yeah, I don't want to be knitting on Christmas Eve trying to finish gifts. So yeah, so my stitching or my knitting, and actually this is just sitting in a Johnson Wool and Mill bag. My husband gave this to me for Christmas last year, and it had little, it was stitched tight at the side. It's kind of like a little purse, but I took these out so that I could have the nice width on it. And it has a solid hard base underneath. So it's like a little purse. It's perfect for my socks. I have a couple other skeins of yarn in here, which is why it looks so overfull. But these are just some sock yarn I purchased at the, where was I that day? I think I was St. Johnsbury, the yarn shop in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And yeah, wool-free socks. So these are just commercial yarn. It's pretty fine, so it'll be on a very tight, tight needle, small gauge, tight stitch. So that is what I have been up to. It is 34 minutes, so I think I should just try to wrap it up here. And think as I spoke, I shared a few of my life updates. My husband's birthday is this weekend. We're having dinner with his parents Saturday night. Sunday is Halloween, my husband's birthday. So we'll probably make a nice dinner here. We'll have it at home. We do have a couple of young kids here in the neighborhood, so I'm not sure if we'll have trick-or-treaters this year or not. But I may make some goodies. I picked up some candy, so I was prepared for that. And let's see, I've got a baby shower coming up in a couple of weeks. I've got that gift ready. It needs to be wrapped. And I am preparing for the holidays. So just trying to figure out who has, which name for family members on the extended family. We'll figure that out tonight for my family. Still working on it for my husband's family. With his family, we will actually celebrate Christmas on Thanksgiving with my in-laws because they will be leaving for Florida right after Thanksgiving. So they'll be down there the beginning of December. So we will celebrate early. So my mind is already prepping for holidays. I've been doing housework, trying to get everything ready, making my lists and my meal plans, and just trying to pick up a few extra things each week at the grocery store. So I have those ready. So hopefully by the beginning of December, I'll be all set and be able to enjoy the season. Yeah, so that's what I've got going on. Yeah, so I will say goodbye. I hope everybody has a great, safe next couple of weeks. I will see you hopefully soon. So take care. Thank you for joining me. Be well.